This is Paul. Yes. Just reading this article in the New York Times. Yes. 100,000 cubic feet of water. Yeah, per second. The same as Niagara Falls poured into a river already surging toward record heights. Yes. These dams, they're there to manufacture electricity. Yeah. Isn't that why they're there? There's six of them along 2,000 miles of American heartland. Yeah. Now, I know I can make really hot steam. I mean, I could get it up to 10 to 12,000 degrees. Yeah. And it takes a little electricity from the dam to get it going. Yeah. Is there any reason why there isn't a type of runoff in a flood situation? Yes. Well, you decided, well, we're just going to put the water in the upper atmosphere. Now, see, this pressure cooker I was telling you about? Yeah. I just use, well, it's bigger than a basketball. It's like the size of a table. Yeah. Probably like 6 feet in diameter. And I suspend it in the middle at the bottom of the pressure cooker. Yes. And it has a wire to go to it that produces electricity. It's not that difficult to heat it up to 10 to 15,000 degrees because at 15,000 degrees it's at a boiling point. Yes. But I can safely heat it up to 10,000 degrees. Now, let's say you had 100,000 gallons per second runoff. Yes. Hitting a ball. Yes. The 6 feet diameter. At 10,000 degrees, and you just had this open top to the pressure cooker. In fact, there's no top to it at all. It's just a big molten ball of titanium that you can heat up anytime you want. Is there any possibility, yes, that there would be no fish hurt? Because I know they're concerned about that at the dam. You got to really be protective of the endangered species, so on and so forth. But I think if we were to steam it at different temperatures, considering the cloud cover and the amount of moisture in the clouds, yes. Because just reading about this, the ground was frozen. Yep. But then it began to rain. I think every dam, yes, should have the availability of up to 10,000 degrees of molten material, yes, to disperse that amount of water that would cause the cloud cover to disperse, which would cause the atmospheric conditions to move the flood away from that area. Yeah. Now, let's say I was going to sue the federal government for X number of trillions of dollars for obstructing my rights and while holding my sons hostage and refusing to enforce my civil rights. And as a condition of that, I decide that I'm going to run the dam system of the United States of America. Now, I'm going to sue the United States government for the actual amount of cost to produce this steam. Yes. So that they would protect the heartland of the United States and they would understand that this steam is not being manufactured so as to convert it to actual electricity. Because I'm not trying to make money here, I'm just selling you a little molten ball of substance. Yes, yes, yes. In fact, give me the mines, the actual miners of those that make the buds of the well drilling equipment of those that are well drillers. Yes, where it's molten at 15,000, it's moldable at 12 to 13,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Yes, I'm thinking of making a large investment in the actual mining operations that produce this type of ore. Considering the United States federal government's going to buy what I have, I'm just going to help myself to a few $1 billion and we'll make one of these little things, right, that attaches to the dam. Yep. And when you have to make that very critical decision about, well, these interests that are at odds, yes, I think dispersing the actual cloud cover that is causing the rain, yes, it'll end up someplace else, away from the dams and the levees and the reservoir system and all that. Yeah. Now, somebody's going to get the rain, or maybe it'll end up being snow someplace. Could be at the top of a mountain range or whatever. Yeah. And that'll cause its own different problems, and I'm sure we'll have to address that when it happens.